love it.
That's my man. That's my man right there. Yo, what's good, my man?
What's up?
Hey, Ryan, how's everything, bro?
Pretty good.
Everything good? I ain't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah,
This is my friend, China.
Yeah, my name is
Mac. Hey, how you doing, man? Pete, all right?
Yeah.
But yeah, been good. All good.
Fuck this guy, man. Get this fuck. Hey yo, China Mac TV, what's going on, man? So today I'm in Chinatown. I'm super late, like super late. I'm like 30 minutes late. And my guy that's waiting for me, he's a big Chinese actor, big in Hong Kong. He's in Badlands, Westworld, a bunch of movies. And I got him waiting in the park for me, man.
So San Francisco Chinatown has become, like, instead of a Chinatown for the community, it's become more of a tourist
like Chinatown, like a museum.
Or for tourists to come and take pictures and go to the, you know, China Bazaar or whatever and buy your kung fu shoes.
What do you think about that?
Well, I just think it's sad that it's not run by Chinese businesses anymore. Before it was.
Look at all these restaurants, right? Sooner or later, these restaurants are gonna be gone.
Right.
Because our kids aren't learning how to make dumplings. Sooner or later, we're gonna lose all of that, right?
And that's the sad thing, because Chinatowns are ways of connecting our culture to the rest of the American culture, right?
Huh?
This feels like a Hong Kong cafe.
Does it?
You know, yeah. The little booth. Come in for your tea, the Chinatown, that's what it's called, right? Chinatown.
Yeah. What's jumping off at you right here?
I think I'm gonna try the salted chicken leg on rice, and then the lemon tea.
I'm gonna get me spare ribs and fried rice. No, and fried egg on rice. 老闆今日唔喺度。廚生殺前啲乜？老闆今日唔喺度啊？老闆未出嚟，只係。哦 ，OK。呢一個my Chinese sucks, bro.
You couldn't order in Chinese?
My Chinese sucks, man. You know, my mom used to, she used to like.
你哋愛咩人啊？
呢個雞腳飯，第二個。
Oh, I told her already. I told her already.
第二位。
No, I told her already.
She asked me what I want.
Oh no, she said, "What do you want to drink?"
哦，凍檸茶。
兩個。You want 三個唔該。唔該晒。
This is like what we get on set in Hong Kong.
For real?
In a Hong Kong movie, you get a rice box, right? Like people work on movies just to get the rice box.
And they would bust their ass on set for this.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter, like the crew gets it, the actors get it, we all get it. We're all eating the same stuff, right? And I kind of always like that about Hong Kong movies. It's like we're all the same. We're all working together on this. Like, yeah, I might get paid more, I might be the star, but we're being treated the same. I didn't get no trailers. We got no trailers, nothing.
What's the difference between like working in Hong Kong and working in America?
I mean, it's huge differences. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just telling stories, right? But just the way people work there. Hi.
Go side.
Thank you.
I'm in Hong Kong with Brandon, Philippe.
Oh, okay, yeah. How you doing? Yeah, I was just talking to Philippe on the WhatsApp the other day. What's that?
Oh, never you pay for this lunch.
Oh, you don't need to do that. That's all right.
That's okay.
We got it, Phil.
I didn't bring cash with me, so we just got offered.
Thank you so much, Phil.
Thank you. Alright, so it's time to.
Alright, let's dig in. I think it looks good. It looks legit. The chicken looks like it's steamed correctly. It looks tender and juicy, so okay. I'm about to dig in.
The egg looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little tricolorish. I don't know. That's what this
hot.
looks. How is it?
Super hot.
Super hot. This is pie. What? This is spare rib.
The ginger scallion sauce is on point here.
Is on point. Yes, sir. I've been coming here since I was a kid.
Is that your standard order?
Yeah. This is what my father used to always order. So I used to just order what he ordered.
Did you live on this block?
For a short period.
Okay.
But for the most part, I live like outside, like a couple blocks now.
So we got to know each other because we both were pissed off about all the Asian hate crime shit that's been happening. And now it's been like 2 years since we've all started working on this. How do you feel things have changed, or if they have changed at all?
I mean, only thing that's changed is more people know about it. You know, I feel like it's gotten worse.
Some of the crimes.
It's not just Asian hate that's getting worse though. Yeah. It's our country, like it's everything. Yeah. You know, if we're just talking about Asian hate, yes, that's up. But you know what else is also up is crime. Period. You know what I mean? Like random people are just getting beat up, robbed. It's just
Yeah, we're coming.
Huh?
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah. Sorry, my hand.
That's okay. I'll wash my hands.
Thank you. I would have to say before all this happened, like the Chinese community was separate from the Korean community and the Filipino community and the Vietnamese community. They were all doing their own thing. But because we were being treated as one, we had to fight as one, right? And so I think that was a good thing that came out of all that.
That's beautiful.
They were united.
Right. Do you think it's going to stop the crimes?
I mean, like you said, I think it's all tied into something much bigger than just hate on Asians, right?
You've seen that already. That's what you, like.
I just feel that. I feel that, right? I mean, it started with just, let's say, 2016, the government changing and the divisiveness in the country and making hate a thing. Not just hate in race, but like hating each other for believing in something different than you know? Like I remember back in the day, my mom was a Democrat, my dad was a Republican. You could have that in one house. You can't have that now, right? You could have conversations instead of yelling at each other, and that's what's happening now, right? And so that division, whether it's by design or not, has gotten worse and worse over the past few years, right? I mean, there's a lot of problems going on in the country, so we need to resolve all of that.
With how we've been addressing it, do you think we're even scratching the surface in terms of like?
Yeah, I think we moved the bar a little bit. You know, I think we empowered people to feel empowered to say something, to stand up, to say, fuck this shit, I'm not taking it anymore. You know, because our community, we're taught to, like, as immigrants, to just put your head down, right? Oh, this shit's gonna happen to you in this country because you're an immigrant.
You think we can still do that?
I think we're not taking it as much anymore, right? I think people are standing up to it. Yeah. And that has changed, you know.
Right.
And having a voice, because I think if you just keep putting your head down, you just continually be invisible, right? And so that's the thing, is like we're being looked at as invisible, as perpetual foreigners, as not part of the American culture, right? When people yell at us that we brought COVID here and to go back to where we came from, when we're actually from here, we're born here, right? Multiple generations here, right? That hurts because we've been part of this culture for a long time, just people don't see us that way, right? So I think with this movement that happened, it kind of put a stake in and say, hey, we American too.
I don't know if, you know, what I did was the first, you know.
You guys were the early ones though.
That's gonna be something that I always look at and I'm like, yo, I'm proud of myself for that. You know what I'm saying?
No, you should be. You should be.
So I never experienced that. I mean, I know what it feels like for people to know who I am, but never to the point where it's like I can't walk outside or some shit. In China.
Yeah.
Does it happen out here?
Not as much.
Not as much.
I mean, if I stay away from Chinatown, it's less.
Wait, what movie were you into? You were in Tomb Raider, right?
Tomb Raider, my show Into the Badlands.
That's what I saw.
Because that's like a full circle story. Because like I got into martial arts because of the movies, right? And then I was able to do a martial arts show. Like after I did it, kids came up to me and were like, "Oh, I started learning martial arts because of you."
New York City.
I love it.
That's my man. That's my man right there. Yo, what's good, my man?
What's up?
Hey, right? How's everything, bro?
Pretty good.
Everything good? I ain't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah?
All good. This is my friend
That's
China Mac.
Who's that?
This is my friend China Mac.
Yeah, my name is
Mac. Hey, China Mac. How you doing, man? Pete, all right?
Yeah.
But yeah, been good. All good.
Fuck this guy, man. Get to you, fuck this.
John Ros.
Other Chinese spot, respect, bro. Pleasure meeting you, respect, bro.
So right now we've been walking through Chinatown, up and down, couple blocks.
Right.
And you just said that.
Yeah, before I got here, I was seeing on like all the Asian hate crimes that happen. You see a lot happen in New York, and you think like it's a daily occurrence, and people are scared, right? But then you hit the ground, and you don't really.
Do you feel it?
No, not at all.
Like walking around, do you feel like they feel it?
I don't think so. Especially here because we're in Chinatown.
Right. Whatever.
Well, also we're not the targets, right? You know, this is what made me mad about all the attacks. Is like they're attacking weak, perceived weak people, like old, elderly, and women, right? And that's what bothered me about it. They weren't attacking people like us. But that said, coming here, being here for the past week, and walking around here, I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel like those attacks you see seem like it's happening like all
the time. Like yo, as soon as you step outside, oh my God,
like,
you have to be careful and watch your surroundings.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Wherever you
city,
go, you know what I'm saying? It still could go up anywhere, but it's not like what people make it seem like it's happening every day here, and we're living in fear of our lives. It's not really happening like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
and that's important.
No doubt.
Not have to live in fear. Wait, hold up. I just want to point out, this came from the back kitchen. They gave us special. We got some gizzard, got some chicken feet there, got some liver. They're giving us the OG special stuff.
This is the OG special.
Yeah.
I mean, I know exactly what that is. I've had it, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you be the OG
It's
today.
true. There's a lot of cholesterol. I'm gonna have the gizzard though.